Good morning, traders. Welcome to the YouTube show StockCast. Based on the recent feedback from you guys, which we really appreciate, we are moving forward with the popular poll results. That James will no longer will be part of the show, so you can see them. We've got them crossed out there. So with that, I'm just kidding. Good morning, James.
Good morning. Yeah. So everyone, my camera ain't working. But it's weird. My audio is working through my camera, so it is what it is. So it's unfortunate that you guys have to start off your week without seeing my face. I hate that for y'all, but hey, it's what we have to do, and the show must go on. But other than that, Todd, I'm doing great this morning. How are you doing this morning?
Doing great. Had a good, relaxing, long weekend. I know people wear these shirts that says I hate weekends or can't wait till Monday, but I on the other hand, enjoyed my 3-day weekend and relaxed. It was good.
Very good, Todd. Very good. You deserved it. All right.
Thank you. I'm glad someone in my life recognizes the hard work I've been putting in.
All right. So Dow futures are currently down 24 points. S&P 500 futures are down 1.25 points. And I'm thinking we're probably going to experience some chop coming out of the gates, with it probably pulling back. I think we're going to start experiencing more bearish days to come, Todd.
I saw a report this morning. I don't know the timeliness of it, other than that talking about Grantham and Burry, two big hedges are talking about a strong crash is coming, and the article included 3 or 4 others. So
I know one thing, man, between inflation and it's noticeable now with inflation, you can experience it in everyday life at this point. But between inflation and also the housing market, we've been trying to, for the past couple of weeks, but especially this last weekend, we've been trying to, look for, a new house, make another move. And man, as soon as we speak to somebody, it's off the market. I mean, it's just unreal. Everything is going sight unseen. We even got to the point where we're just like, well, heck, we can't buy nothing that we like, so we'll just rent something. Same thing for anything to rent. Now it's easy to sell our house. We have realtors literally banging down our door, and we'll have this thing sold by tomorrow. But the thing is, we can't sell our house if we don't have no place to go. So
that's what that's the other half of the conversation. People are like, oh yeah, I can get 30,000-40,000 more for my house, but you're gonna spend that plus for your next house.
Exactly.
And even renting is not a strong option right now. So let's take a quick poll. Those that like James, Mason, and Maggie and Alana to move into their house, let them know what kind of deal you can offer them. They're looking for a temporary housing situation for the next 18 months.
Todd's paying for it.
Must have a Starbucks close by.
Yeah, it has to have and a Chipotle.
Nice. And a bonus if there's a Waffle House close by.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, this entire housing market is insane. I mean, that's the only thing you can really just say about it. People, for instance, here in Nashville, there's a lot of people from California moving here to Nashville. So it's just another reason to get out of Nashville. I've lived in California before. Beautiful place, but goodness, the politics there are brutal. But anyways, there's a lot of people moving from California here to Nashville, and everything's just being bought up, sight unseen. And as soon as it hits the market, bought within hours, or at least under contract within hours. And, you can't compete with it. And, there are a lot of rumors going around. I haven't seen anything official. And now I believe it, but, as of right now, it's just a rumor that there's a lot of hedge funds and firms buying up real estate, which is weird if it was true. You know, if these firms were coming in, I don't know if you've heard this, Todd, or not.
I have not.
Oh, okay. If firms were coming in to just sweep up all the real estate that they could to turn around and rent it out, to me that sounds kind of silly because they're buying at the top of the market as well. And it is one reason to obviously have the higher rates for rent when they rent them out. But if they're buying at the top of the market, at some point it's going to crash. They ain't dumb. They know it's going to crash. You know, as for when, who knows? But if that is true, which, you know, it kind of would make sense because these are all cash offers, Todd. That's the thing about this. Who has all this money to be slinging cash offers around?
Are you talking about Nashville, or are you talking about in general everywhere?
Everywhere.
All right. Yeah, I have not heard that. I've got my brothers in real estate, and I've got a couple other people. I've heard there's a lot of weird offers going on, but nothing about any hedges coming in and buying up land. But it makes sense because there literally isn't, no one's developing or making any more land.
Yeah.
So it's only a matter of time.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's it for my real estate rant. So,
have you decided if you you may not want to say this out loud, where you guys would like to move to?
I might keep that one quiet.
All right. Yep. I don't blame you. I mean, we don't want people flocking to North Dakota hunting you down.
I know, man. Todd, dang it. To do Transparent Traders headquarters right in the middle of Botany, North Dakota, right on the Canadian border, where the world's largest ceramic turtle is at.
Wow.
Fun fact, if you guys didn't know that about Botany, North Dakota, y'all should. I love that place. It's the end of the world. Literally. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into it. The market is kind of funky pre-market here, Todd. I've looked at a few things. I mean, I don't really see as of right now like any great trading opportunities, but some of the news that's just coming out. I don't know. What are your opinions on it, Todd?
There's nothing going on. I looked at several tickers on my scanner here, and nothing looks clean. Nothing looks solid. If something's up, there's some attached rumor to it, or a filing for an offering, or it made a spike in the pre-market and it's back down. So there's nothing on my radar today that I'm excited to trade for a day trade opportunity. I have a pending order for POAI. Going to add to my position a little bit there. I've been hearing some rumors about a vote coming up that there's a group that are actively opposing some 5 proposals. So I think that there could be some value in POAI, and so I'm looking to add to my position on that one today.
Yeah, I heard that this company was looking for a guy named James Mason. But the thing is, they have all the means in the world to talk to him, but they're asking other shareholders about me. So really, they're just filling other people out about me just to, see what little information they can get and to see who's influencing what here. But with POAI, this vote that is coming up, the vote actually happens on August the 10th. And what they're doing is when these proxy votes take place, when they actually feel like there's going to be a vote that happens, they hire these firms who, it's like a political campaign. They hire these firms who basically contact all of their shareholders to start counting votes to see how this is going to turn out for them. Well, I have a good feeling that it's not going as planned for them. They are getting a lot of no's, which, they need the yes vote. But hey, the way I see it, I'm not voting yes until I start seeing some results. They have multiple catalysts. I'm not here to line their pockets or any of their banking buddy friends. I'm here to line my pockets and our followers. That is it. That is only it. That's all I care about.
Yeah, so basically the bottom line is give us a catalyst, run that price up, let us get out of your way, and then you can put your friends in charge of these shares.
Yep.
And you guys can do what you want with it. But
if they give us a pop over $4, I feel pretty confident that all of our members would be more than happy to either get out of their way or give them a yes vote.
Yeah. I would agree. And a lot of our members would just get out of their way, except for two that we know of that no matter what, they'll hang on to it. And then they'll 6 months later ask us why their ticker's down.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So another one I want to talk about was ticker ADXS. So this thing has been getting down for a long time. And then, we do have it forming this channel right here on this daily chart where it's just consolidated. And that's perfect. We have this short little spike, no big deal. And then it pulled back down into this little channel to consolidate. And this morning, we do have a significant gap up in terms of percentage increase. Excuse me. Where we went up to around a 50% gap up here on this daily chart. You can probably not see this little dash line that's right here currently at the moment. And the reason why this ticker right here is gapping up like this, they announced a merger deal to create a oncology focus. Let me see what it says. Yeah, an oncology focused public company with another company called BioSite. So ADXS, I have a small position here, and I've been meaning to scale in just a little bit more, but I've had so many other things in my mind lately that I've forgotten all about it. I wish I would have gotten into these lower 40-cent ranges to scale in some more, but it is what it is. I'll add on just a little bit more. When I say adding on a little bit more, I'm only talking like 1,000 shares. So like $500-600. This is something that you don't want to go all in with just because it's cheap. If it makes sense to you, then you need to come up with your own plan. But I mean, we do have this catalyst, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do to force their way back above $1 so they don't get delisted. Now, they received their notice for delisting at the beginning. Let's see, it shouldn't have been too long ago. Let me look it up really quick on their news. If I can just see it at the top. I was thinking it would. Okay, I don't see it up top of the news real quick. But it wasn't long ago that they actually received their notice for delisting. So they'll receive 180 days to basically get their house in order and get back above $1 and do whatever it takes to be compliant. Now, these companies, the biopharmaceutical companies, they have no choice. They are not going to lose access to all of their big investors by getting delisted. They're not going to let years of research and development go to waste. So these companies, and this is what they're doing. I mean, one of the moves that they're making is this merger deal because they have no choice. So, like I said, these companies will do whatever they can to get back above $1, and that's why I'm just taking smaller positions here, just to kind of play this one out and see what they do in the future. Now, they could do a reverse split. That's always a possibility here, but let's see their share structure. Okay, so they have 137.9 million shares on the market. Yeah, so they definitely have enough shares on the market to do a reverse split, which would kind of suck for the people currently in it, including myself. But I mean, again, I do have a very small position here. But then again, in the future, this would make this company a very low, very low flow, a very low outstanding share structure company, which would just create it in the future to honestly make more volatile moves and have bullish runs when they release a catalyst. So this is ticker ADXS.
Very nice.
So let's see. Do we see anything else in the comments, Todd? So good morning, everyone.
No, there's people are they're glad that I picked on you. They're recommending you move to Wyoming or Michigan.
Wyoming? Oh, no way. Can't do that.
Someone's got an apartment for you in Missouri.
Can't do an apartment.
So
Can't do Missouri. Yeah, can't do Missouri either.
Not a whole lot going on. It's a slow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's okay. We can. Oh, the GoFundMe page for James's new house. Yeah, we may have to do multiple GoFundMes for James's new house.
No, it ain't a. I don't need a fund. I need a house. You can't. The money ain't the issue. It's the actual physical house. Like, you can't get a house. That's the problem. What we need is a developer in here building houses who can build one specifically just for me and only me, and not tell a soul.
Exactly.
And not price gouge me. Actually, I would like 2009 home values on the house that they build. Just saying. Todd, I figured I could just ask.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst? People could laugh at you. They can say no. You're right. So just say
that's cool. They can say no, and I can hit the block button on them.
Right. Oh, Lord. Well, with that, I mean, James, any final thoughts for today's market then?
No. I mean, again, like for me at least, it's with this being a short week and there's not really anything significant to open up this week with. I'm not feeling anything this morning, so yeah.
I'm with you. I mean, literally, I mean, I may watch a couple things here as possibles, but I have nothing in my radar that, like, you say plan a trade. I've got nothing. I'm actively looking to trade here in the short open when the market opens in a few minutes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is all we have for today. Hopefully we can get something exciting this week in the market and get something going in this short week, which I hate trading in general in short weeks.
Yep. And this, gosh, I bet you this show might rank in our top 5, James, and it's unfortunate that you weren't part of it with your face.
It's only in the top 5, Todd, because it's all you, man. It is all you. I mean, the spotlight is on you, and
we know. I'm a big guy for no reason. I carry a lot of the show. I get it. With everyone, have a great day. Safe trading today. Have a safe start to your July trading. Good luck.
All right, everyone. Take care. Trade safe, and we will see y'all in the next one.